What's going on YouTube? 65 Rider here, coming back to you with another video. Today's video is a pretty special one, you guys. It's a first for the channel. It's actually our first ever official sponsored video on the channel. This company, Beyond Riders, reached out to me and asked if I wanted to collaborate with them, and I've actually been watching them for a while. They manufacture riding apparel like riding pants, riding shirts that are super useful, especially right now in the summertime when it's super hot. So when they reached out and wanted to collaborate, they basically gave me free reign to find a product on their website that I would like to collaborate on, and basically all they asked of me is to drop a review video of my honest opinion of the product. So I actually decided to go with their cargo pants, specifically the loose fit cargo pants. So I chose that product, especially because of my size, you guys. I don't know if you know this, but I am 6'5". I'm about 270 pounds and always struggle to find motorcycle gear that fits. If any of you guys struggle with the same issue that I do, then stay tuned to see if this is something that would work for you as well. Alright, first things first, so here it is. It comes actually packaged in this little bag, which is really cool, you guys. So when it comes like this, you can actually use this bag for other things. And, you know, even if the pants don't work out or whatever, I can put a bunch of other stuff in this, because that's pretty cool. So here it is. It comes in this little plastic wrapper with the Beyond Riders logo, which is pretty dope. Let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, sick. Alright, so it looks like it comes with some armor for the knees as well as your hips. We'll check those out here in a little bit. Alright, here we go. Here are the pants. So as you can see, they're just your normal looking black cargo pants, which is really cool, you guys. The first thing I notice about this as I'm holding it is how light it is. Obviously it doesn't have all the armor in it just yet, but these are my, Axial Cycle Gear branded riding jeans that I wear all the time, and I can tell already carrying these two. This one is super heavy. It's protective, but it's super heavy. So that's definitely a big plus for me right off the bat, is the fact that it's pretty light. So it comes with a little pocket over here. You know, it's your typical 5-pocket pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But then you got the extra addition with the little cargo pockets over here, which is really nice, especially when you're riding a motorcycle. Here's a little cool Easter egg, you guys. You got the American flag right there, which is awesome. So far the quality seems pretty good. We're actually gonna wear it in a little bit and test out the fit. Like I said, I always struggle with sizing, you guys. So we'll see what that's like. But before we do that, let's dive into the quality and safety features of these pants. The first thing that I noticed, you guys, when I was like unzipping this is right here. If you guys know anything about motorcycle gear, you'll know, I don't know if you can see it here, YKK. YKK is the absolute best ended zippers that you can get in riding jeans, just because of the high quality of the material used to zip up the pants. So that's already a plus for me, because a lot of the big riding jackets, the big manufacturer, they also use YKK. So that's definitely a big thing for me. Now here's the most important parts, you guys, inside the pants. So let's go ahead and turn it inside out. Man, it's so stretchy. The material is beautiful. So you'll see in here, you got your Kevlar lining all throughout the hips, all the way down to past your knees. I don't know if you can see it right here. These are AA CE rated for a resistance. You'll know AA means it's in the medium. AAA is the best, but with AAA pants, a lot of times you get it to be super stiff, and technically when the pants aren't comfortable, you're just not gonna wear them. And so that's why I always like to stick in the middle between single A, AA, and AAA. I always go with the AA because it offers a decent amount of protection in terms of abrasion resistance, but you still get the comfort of it being stretchy and light material. What's also cool in here is you'll get pockets for your hip armor, which we saw earlier. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. And then you'll get adjustable knee armor. You'll see these little Velcro will allow you to adjust where you want to place your knee armor. So you have it at the bottom. You have 3 adjustment spots in the bottom and then 2 adjustment spots up top. And then you'll also see in here in the stitching, which is really cool, you guys. I don't know if you can, maybe you'll be able to see it from here. It's all double stitched, which is awesome. Double stitch is exactly what you want when it, if you ever, God forbid, take a spill or anything like that. You don't want the seams to come apart. So that's an awesome thing. Looking at the included armor, I mean, it's cool that they include armor. I am a little bit disappointed that it is only CE level 1 armor. I was hoping for the price point that they're at, that it would at least come with CE level 2, but I understand it where, you know, a lot of companies try to save money when it comes to like additions. The nice thing about it is that it's interchangeable, so you get these for free included, but then you can go ahead and, you know, upgrade them as needed. Before we even put it on, one thing that I was hoping that these pants would have, and you know, I'm not trying to compare it with different brands or whatever, but I know, you know, Nick from MBT, he's a local here down in Florida. One thing that I really like about his pants is that the armor pockets are actually on the outside of the pants and not on the inside, especially making it where, you know, if you want to change your armor or adjust it up and down or whatever, you don't have to struggle from inside the pants. You can just unzip it, throw it in there, and zip it back. You'll see here, these are my MBT jeans that I have, which are great too. We'll do another video about these, but you'll see the pocket is actually on the outside of the jeans, which is really cool. Makes it easier to kind of, you know, put your armor in or take it out or whatever. Makes the adjustment so much easier. So, you know, just a little note for the folks over at Beyond Riders that I personally like that feature better than having the armor pockets on the inside of the jeans. I do like all of these, you know, little branding. I'm a sucker for branding, you guys, so I feel like this is really cool. It's pretty stylish. You know, there's not a lot of ways to make cargo pants look cool, but I can tell you these look pretty darn cool, you guys. Here they are. And here it is. This is what it looks like, you guys. Pretty excited about it because these actually fit way better than the 38s that I had. Although I can tell you, it's because it's a 40 and I'm usually a size 38. It is a little bit loose up here, just at the waist, but you know, nothing a belt can't help. But at the bottom, you know, right at the legs, right all the way down, it's a perfect fit. We'll take out the bike here in a little bit and give you guys the first impressions on the bike. But even in the riding position like that, you know, it's just perfect, you guys, perfect. It's comfy, it's pretty stretchy. Even though it's a straight leg, usually I don't like that baggy look when it comes to pants, but it doesn't look that baggy. It's a little bit tapered down here, which is cool. So you can, you know, you can wear it with regular everyday, you know, sneakers, and it doesn't look that bad. You can also wear it with a full-on riding boot. Whether you want it tucked in like this, doesn't look bad and it's not uncomfortable whatsoever. Or you can also, because of how wide it is down here, you can also wear it on the outside. It doesn't even look like you're wearing riding jeans or riding gear whatsoever, you guys. Like right here, I can just go out like this and my tall riding boots are covered, my ankles are protected, my legs are protected, and then obviously with my jacket, my top is protected. All right, let's go ahead and do a real world test of the jeans and how comfortable they are on the bike. So let's go ahead and get on the bike. We'll talk about how comfortable they are, and then we'll talk about how they handle in this hot South Florida weather, you guys. It's been an unreal summer here in Florida. I feel like it gets hotter every year. Just today, the real feel was 110 degrees Fahrenheit, you guys, which is insane. But let's go ahead, get on the bike, and we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Alrighty, so we're on the bike, and my absolute first impressions here are I should have stuck to my size, you guys. Like I was saying earlier, I sized up with the waist size 40. I should have stuck to my size 38 like I usually have on all my pants, because these are definitely a little loose to a point where they're kind of falling off and my belt is like not tying them into place. So I might actually hit up the folks over at Beyond Riders to see if we can switch out to the 38, and this applies specifically to the loose fit, which I'm going to throw a picture of right over here because that's what I opted to get, because when I got the regular 38 size, it wouldn't fit me. So I feel like a 38 in the loose fit would actually fit me way better, you guys. Heat index in South Florida today is about 110. I'm not even kidding, that's the real feel today. It's about 110. There's a heat advisory. And honestly, these feel great. I'm not sweating. Granted, I just got on the bike, but like, I'm wearing a hoodie and my airbag under it, and I'm definitely sweating at the top half of my body. But with the lower half of my body, I'm actually feeling pretty fine. No sweating or anything. They feel super comfy. They're pretty flexible. One thing I did notice is I do have the knee pad in the lowest setting down here where the Velcro straps are. But I don't know if you can tell, the knee pads actually kind of ride up a little bit. You'll see they're like all the way up here. I have a feeling that might be just due to the loose fit design of these pants, but as I'm like, you know, in this rider triangle, kind of pulls up, you know, you'll see here how it rides up on my boots, which is not a bad thing down here, but that also means that the knee pad placement also rides up a little bit. Although down here, I don't know if you can see it, but down over here I do still get a little bit of padding at the bottom half of my knee, or to my mid knee. So, you know, in case, you know, God forbid something were to ever happen, I still have some protection in my knee, although I would prefer it to be a little bit lower. One thing that I haven't noticed in a single manufacturer for riding pants or riding jeans is having shin protection. Like, I thought about that when I went to the track a few weeks ago. In the suit that I was wearing, there was actually shin protection. It was like a longer armor that actually covered your knee and your shin. So I don't know why they can't do that with pants too, because that would be something that would attract me big time, to cover the shin. Like if it can go from all the way, if it's like a longer pad that can go all the way from the knee and just add an additional pocket all the way down to the shin to where like your boots hit, I think that would be perfect. So one thing to think about for all the riding gear manufacturers out there. Going back to the knee pads, like I was saying earlier in the video, it would be nice to have the adjustability from the outside. That way you don't have to fumble around with it and kind of turn it inside out to be able to adjust where the knee sliders go or the knee pads go. That would have been cool, but I mean, you know, it's a normal thing. Most pants have them on the inside rather than the outside. Otherwise, you know, they feel great. I definitely feel very protected in them. I get easy access to my cargo pockets over here using these Velcro straps. They're super flexible. I don't get any pressure points down here around the backside of my knee with the bend. Although I can tell you for sure, definitely, they're definitely true to size, especially when it comes to the loose fit. So I would get your exact size and definitely not size up, because even while riding right now, I can feel it like it's loose in the back, just because the fit isn't perfect for me. And that's not a fault of the pants. That's actually my fault, because I decided to size up. And hopefully the folks over at Beyond Riders can take care of me and switch it out and get me a 38. If you have bigger legs, like, you know, I have pretty decent sized legs, and you want to order the regular one, not the loose fit, then I would recommend you size up, because for me it was hard to even get on because I have bigger legs. So that would be my recommendation for you. If you want to get the loose fit, then definitely get your true to size. I'll probably do a long-term review of these pants. I do want to do a review of all my gear, because you guys might know me, I'm all the gear all the time. So I do want to do a long-term review of all my gear that I wear, so definitely stay tuned for that. But if you guys have any questions about these pants, hit me up. There is a link in the description below, so definitely make sure to use that. You know, this channel doesn't really make money, so if you guys use my affiliate code, I'll get a couple of dollars from each purchase, which is pretty cool. Before I let you guys go, huge shout out to the folks over at Beyond Riders for taking this opportunity to reach out to me and collaborate. I really do hope that we can collaborate with some other products that they have. I am definitely interested in their upper body wear, you know, their riding shirts and whatnot, especially in this sweltering South Florida heat. I feel like it would be great to be able to wear a shirt instead of like a full-on jacket, and I'd probably wear it on top of my Alpine Star airbag. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and like I said, if you have any questions about these pants, definitely throw them down in the comments below. Alright y'all, I'll see ya on the next one. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Look at that lady with her soft tail. Dude, I love seeing women riding. It's very cool. It's very cool. Alright y'all, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Later.